What's going on, guys? This is Damien with Hosh Online again. Today we're going to be looking at the Samsung Galaxy S3, and more specifically we're going to be taking a look at CM10 for the Galaxy S3. And if you don't know, CM10 is Jelly Bean, Android 4.1.1, a custom version of that. So some things to get out of the way. First thing, this is a very early build of CM10 for the Galaxy S3. Now, even though I really enjoy this ROM for this port for the Galaxy S3, it does miss a few things that you're going to miss a few things from TouchWiz, the stock TouchWiz, or some of the ROMs that are just based on playing Ice Cream Sandwich. One thing that I miss is, while the camera is much improved from the earlier versions of this beta version, alpha version really, the new camera, it's still, to me, not up to par with the stock Samsung camera. That, you know, take it or leave it. I mean, I don't know of how important the camera is to you, but don't get me wrong, the camera is pretty good. It's just not on the level of what it is stock. Because let's get it, you know, let's be honest, the camera for the Galaxy S3 is completely awesome and it's wonderful. And while the CM10 camera is pretty good, it's just not as awesome. Another thing that, you know, whenever you talk about Jelly Bean, you have to talk about Project Butter, Google Now. Project Butter, Google Now, they work flawlessly. You really have no problem using either one of those. They work just, you know, as well as they work on an Nexus 7 on the Galaxy S3. Now, one thing that I've kind of had some problems with on this ROM is the fact that you get random kind of screen flickers. I don't know if I was able to catch this on the video, but you know, it's not really a big deal. It's not like you're going to be in the app and like, oh my gosh, that would just happen. I mean, but it does happen from time to time, and it's very quick, almost like a split second. But you know, just keep in mind that you're going to have, you know, things like that. And with an alpha build, you know, these are things that you kind of expect to have. A few other things have changed since we first took a look at the CM10 port for the Galaxy S3. One big change is the LTE is fixed now. So LTE currently will work if you're one of those lucky, this is the Sprint version, if you're one of those lucky Sprint customers who have LTE available currently in your area, well, you know, you'll still be able to participate in that. I'm not so lucky. They're not expecting LTE in my area until sometime maybe summer of 2013, so still a while off for me, so not really a game breaker for me whether it worked or not. But you know, that's important to a lot of you guys, and you will be able to access that on this ROM or this port. Now, a lot of you guys have asked me, like, hey, is this worth being is it have the capability of being a daily driver? My answer to that would be absolutely. Absolutely, this is a daily driver. Everything works. I mean, it may not work perfect, but it works so near to perfect. I don't see how anyone could have a problem with this, running this every day. You're still going to get great battery life. You're still going to have access to your camera, full access to your camera now. Camcorder, GPS works. The signals are great. You'll be able to make text messages. Now, I think some people have had a few problems with SMS messages, but I really haven't been able to observe that. Whenever I tested it out, it worked fine for me, but I'm mostly a Google Voice user, so you know, I don't really use SMS messages, the stock at least, that much. Everything, I mean, it's very smooth, other than the hiccup that the screen flicker that I said earlier. There's no major thing that you're going to miss off of here. I mean, the camera is not going to be as great, but unless you're using your Galaxy S3 for professional photography and you're just so used to the stock camera, that's not really a deal breaker. You know, that's the only thing that I can see that maybe would make you cautious about using this as a daily driver. But as far as I'm concerned, I give you my full thumbs up that this is great enough to be an everyday driver. And another thing that you want to keep in mind is when coming to Signage and Mod 10, you're going to lose a lot of those key features of TouchWiz that kind of made the Galaxy S3 a little bit more special than maybe some of the other devices released recently, the motion and things like that. You're gonna lose some of those effects, but if you're just aching for stock Android 4.1, then this is the ROM for you. It's ready to go right now. Go ahead and download, and once again, the downloads will be in the links. And you know, this is a very stable build. You'll be very happy with it. This has been Damien with Hosh Online, guys. This is our second look at the Galaxy S3 CM10 port, a more updated port. And you guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like any of the videos. It really helps me out. Pass the word on if you think that these videos might help someone out. But once again, this has been Damien with Hosh Online, and I will see you guys next video. Hey, be sure to keep tuned into the channel because there will be a giveaway very soon. But this has been Damien, Hosh Online, third time. Peace. I will see you guys next time.